This is the Adventurer 188 DC from Smokercraft. This is my buddy Jake Romanack, Smokercraft Fishing Pro, host of Fishing 411, and I am a little underdressed for a late October day of fishing out here on Lake Cadillac.
It is a cold day in Michigan today, but it is the perfect time to show off this brand new 2020 boat, the Adventurer 188 DC.
While the Adventurer itself may not be brand new, this 188 DC or dual console layout is a fresh offer from Smokercraft. It also comes in 16 and 17 foot models with fish and ski and tiller configurations.
This is the hardcore fishing boat, and it's really set up really nice for fishing. A guy that likes to fish inland lakes, but still likes to spend a little bit of time on big water, it's the perfect boat.
And Lake Cadillac today, we got a bit of wind. We can see how it runs in the chop, but it's nothing that's gonna overthrow us in a boat like this.
Absolutely not, but we're definitely gonna get to put it through its paces today.
The Adventurer 188 DC is 18 feet 11 inches long with a 96-inch beam, weighing in at 1,890 pounds dry. This boat was built to be easy to use and easy to trailer, so you can stretch your season well into weather like today.
The storage is huge in this boat. You basically have two ginormous dry storage compartments, and they're finished dry storages, which are really nice. It has basically this foam interior on the door, does a better job of keeping the water out. There's a live well here. You can put smaller fish in there, but it also makes a great spot for a cooler. You throw a bag of ice in there, you open the plug, and out it goes out the back of the boat, which is super nice. And then on the other side is just another dry storage compartment. And so for an 18-foot class boat, you're just simply not gonna find a boat of this size that has more storage. And that was the big thing with the whole Adventurer series of boats, is we wanted to create a hardcore fishing boat, but also have tons of storage. And the Adventurer does a great job of that.
Tackle and equipment storage was obviously a priority on this boat, designed with the hardcore fisherman in mind, and rod storage as well.
I'm super excited about this rod locker because, Drew, you know how many rods I like to take with me.
Seriously.
And you can get 12 rods easily in this rod locker. So guys that want to troll, or just fishermen that like to bring a lot of rods, you can bring them all with you. And it's nice just to have them in your boat. But let me show you another cool feature in the rod locker itself. When we lift this latch up here, and you pull it back, you're gonna see in there, you're gonna see two spots for your deep cycle batteries for your electric motor, right down in the belly of the beast, right center in the hull, right where they need to be for the best performance.
More smart use of space in each of the consoles with two comfy wood-free seats on each side.
One of the things that I'm super excited about is the flat space. I'm a fisherman, and so I like to mount electronics on stuff, and a flat space just allows you to put a lot of graphs on there. And so you can see this whole console has got plenty of room. There's just a little Humminbird unit on here right now, but you can easily put, two 9-inch units on here very easily.
Light up rocker switches, a pair of gauges, and Jensen audio controls keep the dash simple as is. And on the passenger side, a big glove box, a Plano box compartment, and standard is a 13-quart angle bait cooler with its own cutout and straps, perfect for live bait and minnows. The cockpit has tons of room for a boat of this size with a pair of seat mounts, fold-down jump seats with storage underneath, a second but bigger aerated live well, additional rod storage along the port side gunnel, and smart toe kicks to let you get right up against the rails. Smokercraft has also put some thought into cleaning up with a full-length drain track built right into the floor on both sides.
If it's raining out or if it's really rough and you get some water in the boat, it's gonna hit those drains right out the back of the boat. So you never have to worry about any kind of standing water on the floor.
And for accessories, Smoker's integrated track system has you covered.
Pretty much all of our boats are going to this integrated track, and it just allows you to put accessories on there, like rod holders. We have cup holders and tool holders, and you name it, it slides into that track.
Enough talk. Let's get out and see if we can catch some fish in this freezing weather.
I don't know if you take these big windscreens for granted in the summertime, but in the fall, you really appreciate them. And this is a nice tall one that we got here on this one.
We've always talked about doing a double bubble configuration of smaller windshields, which would be kind of nice in the summer, but when it's this cold, it's really nice to have it.
Up here, up in the north, you get to stretch your season out as much as you can with things like this, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we're fishing right up until the boat launches are frozen and you can't go out anymore. I think one of the nicest things about this boat is the amount of space for an 18-foot boat. You're not going to find a bow much bigger than what we got right here.
I just got to learn how to cast is my only problem now.
Well, it might be too cold even for the fish, so let's see how this thing handles.
So let's talk power. We got the 150 Evinrude on here right now.
You don't need a 150. I think this boat would run beautifully with like a 115 on it.
Yeah.
That Generation 2 hull, you don't need as much horsepower to get up. Basically, that boat is sitting up on that back pad.
Can I try it?
Yeah, I know it. It's time. I'll hand it off.
All right.
It almost feels more like a fiberglass boat, and the concept basically came from fiberglass boats with a padded hull. And so we've been able to do the same thing with aluminum and still get that great performance.
Yep. You mind if I open it up?
Open her up.
Here we go.
That's about enough fishing in the cold for me. Thanks to Jake for showing us around Lake Cadillac and the Adventurer 188 DC. It's a fun ride that should satisfy anglers of all skill levels, from the totally inept to the completely adept.